Hello, Tracy here. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm just going to play around, do a little bit of ephemera. I'm thinking just like making a few tags. I've got quite a few ledger papers and I want to do something with it. Let me show you. So I did this the other day, and a lot of these are from a mixture of chapter 1 papers. I've printed this out on 200 GSM, so I'm going to maybe reprint it because it's not too bad, but my measurements, like I don't want to see that red underneath that all, and there is a strip down there, so I might reprint that. But these are the 3 signatures. I've got to put normal paper in yet. So this is pretty much what I have done so far. I'm not going to do anything else with it. Love, love, love the colours of this. Yeah, so I'm not going to flip all the way through it. So that's basically what I've done. The bits sticking out, I'll either fold them or cut them. Haven't decided yet. Yeah, so I put that like that. There's a couple extra pages in here that I'll use as decoration, and that will get put away until I want to use it next year. Right, but I thought what I might do is make a tag. So I'd say about there. Just want to have a look at the size of this book. Yeah, maybe one up. Somebody's mowing their lawns. It's not raining here today. Surprise, surprise. I'm doing it a bit cock-handed there, but let's get this right. So 4 weeks to go, or 3 weeks and 4 days. I'm starting to slightly panic a bit now because as organised as I try to be, I'm not really that organised. So while I'm here, I'm going to maybe rip this one down too. And this can be tags too, so put those aside. So for this one, I really want maybe something like that because I want to see the October 1936. So let's just fold that there and that about there. Yep. It's bitterly cold out there today. Put that down there. We actually want to fold that one first, and then let's fold that one next. There. Now, I wanted to see that 264, so that's great, but I do want to put a bit of writing paper on there, so I'm just seeing what I've got at hand without rifling through too much. Okay, let's just tear this down, and I want it about like that, I think. I do have to sort out my cover for when I go away, so I've got something to just slow stitch in the evenings if we want to have a breakaway from the hustle and bustle. Right, let's get a bit more organised. So yeah, maybe I'll do that video too, and I've had quite a few messages and feedback on my last one when I did sort out some of the papers, like they aren't all the papers, but some of the papers for the journals next year, saying they'd like to see me carry on how I sort things out. And yeah, so maybe I will carry on and do one of them online anyway. Right, let's chop this into a bit of a tag. So we've got a thing here called the Rhododendron Festival, and it's where a whole lot of really nice gardens they open at a price. They open up their gardens to everyone. So you have to pay. It's a gold coin donation, although that's crept up from $1 or $2 up to $5. I think some of them have even been 10. I could be wrong. But there's small gardens, there's big massive park-like gardens, there's all sorts. Some of them you can buy plants, some of them you can have like a high tea, or is it called high tea? High tea, or where you have, what is it, the scones and cream. You can have that. So I normally go every year. I pick out a few I want to go to. I quite like the sustainable garden ones. Although, in saying that, last year I went and I bought, was it last year, the year before, I bought a couple of things from a sustainable garden, and honest to God, I wish I didn't, because it was like buying, little did I know, it was like buying a weed, and it took me a long time to try and get rid of it. Right, so for this, I think I want, I'm doing a real mixture of kits actually. I think I want from Tailor-Made Journals, Hand-Wired Beauty. I like probably this one. It's got the right colouring. So let's do that. Just going to tear it, I'm not going to cut it. And yeah, when I finish this tag, it will go in that envelope. So there'll be some pre-made ephemera there to add to it instead of starting off fresh. And to be fair, I'll probably go through my bucket of pre-made ephemera and see if there's anything there that's got colours that would go nice. And I really want to use up some ledger paper. I do have quite a stash. Come on, why didn't you go? Today's Halloween too, so there'll be a lot of little trick-or-treaters. They don't tend to stop at our place because Adam, with his big deep bark, if they do stop, they pretty much don't hang around. Right, what else can we add to that? Let's layer. We've got actually this sitting on top from the Paper Cameo Background Mix. I think the one sitting on top might be the winner. Yeah. So let's get a bit of that paper. Don't want to cover up all the writing. So maybe just I wonder if I could just like do something like that. Why not? Come home and my kid started his slushy machine, so oh dear. I think it might actually get a lot of use this summer, funnily enough. And what else have we got here from Paper Cameo that we could use? Let's have a look. Some labels. Just sort of having a look, see what's here. Don't know. I don't know. We've got a bit of lace. Wonder. Let's just tear a bit of this and see what we can do with that. Actually not liking how that's just got a straight edge. It doesn't need to be perfect. In fact, that's better. That's definitely better. And then we could have that like that, which I quite like. And then I do want some sort of word, although that doesn't really, I don't think any of these labels are going to do it, to be fair. I do like some of them, but yeah, I'm not feeling it, so I'm just going to sort of move these out of the way. Maybe it needs a bit of this. So nice to hear someone doing their lawns. Do that like that. Now I'm leaving this edge free for a minute, just because I might want to add just a tad of something like this. And yes, it would have been easier to do this before I stuck it down. It's a good case of what not to do. And let's just slide that under there, like that. Good-o. So I'm hoping that it's going to be reasonably okay this weekend. I do have a list. I'm a list maker when it comes to things I want to do sometimes, if I know that I'm on a time frame to do anything. So I've got a few things I want to do this weekend. If I do get time, I'll go see some gardens. But it's not something that I'll be disappointed about if I don't. It doesn't matter if I miss it once. Yeah, I think that's quite good. I think that's quite good, but I feel like it needs something. Labels. Labels. Let's have a look. I grabbed the wrong ones. Of course I did. Let's see if there's anything in here. These are Tracy Fox, I think they're called fabric swatch labels. Now the funny thing is, I thought I downloaded them and printed them out. Do you think I can find them anywhere? Nope, I can't. So maybe something like that. Or do we actually, because it's got fabric swatch labels on it, do we actually add, thinking out loud, there's some fabric. Don't want any of those. Although, what about this pinky colour? We could see if this rips. Does. And I don't care if there's not much left and it's a bit funny. Because we could actually add a bit there, although I want to cover that. Nope, I don't like that, but maybe we just go with a creamy colour. I watched Mystify, Michael Hutchins, or In Excess, last night when I went to bed. That was pretty cool. As a younger lady, he was like my band crush. Like, I thought he was absolutely amazing. So I was pretty heartbroken when, yeah, he was no longer around. I'm going to pop that piece there just so it ties in. So that was pretty good. And then I'm going to put this one. I'm sort of not convinced. Oh, that's it. Let's just stick that straight down over the paper department. Clearly not the paper department. Crikey. And maybe just get rid of this white edge might help. Do we want to lift that up? No, we don't. I think we're just asking for trouble if we do. And we'll just put that there. And there we have it. Now, I still quite like this, so I'm going to do it. Ah, there you go. Quite like that little tassel bit. Yeah, I do like that. I do, but I'm just going to chop that and let's get rid of those tassels as much as I like them. And we just want to put that there. We still want to see October. And, oh, we're going to cover that up. Oh, well. Oh, well. Never mind. The thought was there. The thought was there. Yeah. And that is using ledger paper. which I think I have thought about doing a series on using ledger paper because I do have so much of it. I'm not sure if we'll have time to do another one, but let's give it a go. We'll put that underneath just to settle. What we could do is let's prep these two and then see. So, I mean, there's no measurements. And I definitely like that side, so maybe go 1, 2, 3, 4. That one or 3. We can go 3 and a bit. There you go. That makes it nice and sturdy. So we'll do that one, and then this one, let's go yeah. And in actual fact, I probably don't have to back the back of this, just because it's already got the writing space there. But what I am going to do is just get this sealed down, glued down. Yeah, that's more of a plain one, but that's okay. Let's get them into tags. So I wonder how many little trick-or-treaters we're going to get today. There we are. Don't need you anymore. Let's quickly do this and then have a look at the time. We may be able to do one more. Actually, let's do a flower one. Do it on this one. I don't know if you can tell, but it's definitely getting darker out there. First of all, I think I'm going to use this as my front. This is my back. Have we got a piece that's... No, we need to get a piece that's a bit bigger. So, about there. And then we'll go, let's go about there. Not sure what I'm going to pack this weekend, but I will pack something. Righty-ho, I'm just coming over to find, let's have a look and see whether I've got anything in here that would match that colour. I don't really want to cut anything out and make you all bored watching me cut. I'm actually thinking that these may be a little bit too... That's okay. Was that quite orange? Yeah, that's orange. We don't want orange. Okay. Let me get my book. Let me get my book out. So it's more a pinky sort of colour. More this, actually it's not pinky, it's more reddy. That's might be the winner chicken dinner. Let me get the cover out so we can just investigate this. So I don't mind that. I don't have any stickers. They're all a little bit too small, I think. Yeah, just a little bit too small the stickers are. I think that could be a winner. Winner chicken dinner. No, that's too big. That's a whole heap. What about that one? I still kind of like this though. I do kind of like that. Let's put that one back. I want to get some of those fritillarias. I used to have them in my old garden where I used to live. Nothing really in there. Not quite pink enough, I don't think, and not quite big enough. Neither. See, this is why it's taken me so long, because this is the thinking part, which I say to everyone, don't think. And yet, what do? Nothing there. I mean, there is, but not that I really... Too dark. Nope. I think we have a winner. That's too small. It'll be okay on that other one if I decide to do. Yeah, I think that, let's put that one away. Trying to be good and put things away because once again I can hardly move. Let's play with this. So I think what I might do is cut down here. Okay. And that can go like that, but we're not finished with this. I think what we will do is cut there and cut this like leaf off because it's just annoying me. And you know, okay, and then we can go like this and we can go like this, like that. We can put this back in here because we don't need it. And we don't need that piece of scrap that just came along for the ride. Okay. So what I will do, I'll glue this one down first. I'm not even going to go along with the distress ink. I'm just going to plonk it down. Some of these leaves are going to get chopped off, but let's put some glue over everything. Now, I think I want it like that. Okay, and then this one here, we're going to put down like that. Maybe like that. Where is? Just need to get, I do have to get some more of those wet wipes because these are not wet, these are very dry. Let's just glue the bottom of that. What is the time? Oh, yeah. There you go. Get all these little bits out of the way. Cool. And then we need maybe a little label there. Let's see. Don't want something big, I don't think. That will do. And we could, let's see what this would look like, or is there something else? Need to move some of this, don't I? Don't know if I want. Let's put that away. Because I'm nowhere near finished with this one. I won't be finished until, yeah. No, it's just a little bit too big. Same with that. It'd be nice to have something just to go across the bottom, across there. Still liking that. What else have I got? I know. Let me have a look at this. We're getting everything out now, aren't we? Tracy Fox. That's Rachel at Roxy Creations. Got anything in there that jumps out at me? No. Oh, I don't think we want flower on flower, to be fair. Although I do like that. So we could have that, I think. I like that. That would be really cool, but if it was smaller. Which it probably is, but let's not muck around. What's that one there? I think let's just go with that. Okay. But what I want is just a tiny bit of texture. that. Get rid of this white edge. And let's just put this down. Want a bit more up there, don't I? Move that across. There. Get rid of a bit of this. That will do. More like that. That would be kind of cool there, wouldn't it? Just sort of scrunched up. Even a bit of this, maybe. A bit of this and a bit of that. No, let's just leave that how it is. It'll be just an extra tag. Doesn't have to go over the top like I always want them to. Just trying to refrain myself. But yeah, so using ledger paper, love that. That, yeah, it's okay, but this one I love. So if you've got ledger paper, don't know what to do with it, like me, I like the fact that I've kept the date on there, which is really cool. Writing space on the back, and then same with this one, and it's in the same tones. So yeah, that will go with this journal when it gets made next year. So I think that would be kind of cool. Okie dokie, well that's it for me today. I hope you've enjoyed that and I've given you a little bit of inspiration. I'm going to go ahead and finish this one off. Probably put that there somewhere. Actually that comes over to that edge, so I might find a butterfly or something. And there's plenty of writing space on the back of that one too. Okie dokie, I will catch you later. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye for now.